I want to start this by saying I have absolutely no sympathy for Donald Trump whatsoever. If he's ever sad, if he's ever depressed, if he ever thinks, oh, the whole world hates me, good, you deserve that. You've earned that through your actions. You know, you're like Ebenezer Scrooge before the three ghosts visited him. You know, you've never learned the lesson. You haven't had that epiphany. So yeah, you deserve bad things happening to you through life. Now, having said that, I will say that based on the reports, based on his own Twitter feed, and based on, what we've seen in photographs from the media, Donald Trump may have actually had the saddest Christmas imaginable. And I love that. I absolutely do, because again, that is what this man deserves. So how did Donald Trump spend his Christmas weekend? He spent it tweeting angry things at the Supreme Court that he put in power, 33% of them, tweeted threats, ominous threats to the Republican Party itself. He played a lot of golf, sometimes by himself, sometimes with individuals whom he really deep down despises. So he's spending time with people who he can't stand, but he thinks they may be politically advantageous to be around, like Lindsey Graham. He was one of the people. He didn't spend time with loved ones. He didn't spend time sitting around a fire, drinking hot chocolate and holding his family close, or maybe gathering around playing a board game with his wife and Barren and maybe his grandkids. You know, they didn't all sit and watch Frosty or Rudolph or one of those other classic Christmas movies. No, they didn't do any of that. The man just whined and cried and played golf with people he can't stand. That's pretty sad. And that's exactly what this dude deserves. Now, here's the thing. Donald Trump could have spent this time doing literally anything at all to benefit the American public. He didn't go and do one of those surprise visits to U.S. troops overseas. He didn't go over there to raise morale. Nope, he stayed on the golf course. While Mike Pence, by the way, was in Vail, Colorado, avoiding the press because he didn't want people to know he was skiing in Vail. Trump could have signed the stimulus relief, the COVID relief package, before Christmas, instead of kicking it to the curb last Tuesday saying, that would have prevented, by the way, people on unemployment from losing their extended benefits this past Saturday. They now have to go back and reapply for the new extended benefits. So that's a hassle for them. He could have prevented that, but he didn't. He could have done a number of things, folks, a number of things to actually benefit human beings on planet Earth. But he didn't. He chose to wallow in self-pity, spend time around people who he can't stand and who, let's be honest, they can't stand him either, and bitch about the fact that he didn't win the election. That may be one of the saddest holiday stories of all. But unlike all the other sad holiday stories we see on television this time of year, there's no redemption arc for Donald Trump. He hasn't learned anything. His heart is not going to suddenly grow 3 sizes. No. This is what his story is, and this is what his legacy will be.